Hey everybody and welcome back to Marvel Champions Experience. Remember, if you happen to like what you're seeing, please like this video. If you truly enjoy this content, consider subscribing. We would really appreciate that. And as always, drop a message down in the comments below if you notice a mistake, if you're enjoying this. If you're not enjoying it, let me know, because then I can change things up. If there's a specific matchup that you'd like to see, let me know as well. So like, subscribe, and drop a message down in the comments. It is greatly appreciated. And before we start, here's a quick word from our sponsors. D-Pad, nope, that's not the one. Marvel Champions Experience is brought to you by D-Pad Experience, a weekly video game podcast published by me. If you happen to like video games, check out D-Pad Experience, published on YouTube and all podcast platforms. And now, back to the show. And we're back. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry, I'm a loser. So, today, I have a couple friends coming over in about an hour and a half. So I didn't have time this weekend to make a new deck, so we're back to Gambit and this 5-card stud deck because I wanted to play the game today and I didn't have time to make a new deck. So I apologize that you're seeing a lot of Rogue and Gambit, but you might be seeing this in May or something like that. It's still March for me, March 19th to be specific, and I'm still in love with Gambit and Rogue, so I want to get them to the table. And I just don't have time to make a new deck. But we're going to see how Gambit goes head-to-head with Ebony Maw Expert Mode, because we now are our Marvel Champions Experience version 2.0, aka Expert Mode. So, this is where we're going through all the villains on their Expert form. I've been a little surprised on some of these villains on Expert Mode. I think Ebony Maw is fairly, easy, but I was looking at his health and a couple of his abilities, and it just seems like things are going to get heavy fairly quick. So hopefully Aggression Gambit can take him out. And we're doing this 5-card stud deck. So what I'm going to do now real quick is pause this video so that if, and most likely when I lose the first match, I don't have to re-record this intro. So we're going to take a quick pause. Guys, I didn't win. I had him to 4 health. I had 4 health. I needed one more turn. And on the video, which is now deleted because you don't need to see it, was me saying all I need to win. So I was on his encounter card. I was like, all I need to win is for this to not be an activation, because dude had like 50 spells out. And he activated. And he dropped an epic megaton of spells on me. And it was crushing, heartbreaking. I fought back so freaking hard, and it was actually a really good match until he decides to do that. I couldn't believe it. I was done. I got through all of the advances were done. I got all the advances out, and I thought I was sitting pretty. I just needed him to not activate. I can't believe it. Anywho, so that's what happened. At least I don't have to re-record that intro. Oh, man. And this is actually the next day. So I took my loss, and that was that. But it hurt. It hurt a lot. All right, so we're going to try again, and we're going to see how it goes. Hopefully today brings some more luck. All right, let's give him some health. So he's at 18. He actually has a lot of health, which is kind of difficult. He's got surprisingly a lot of health. Actually, I didn't realize. Part 2 has 23 health. So he's... his difficulty truly ramps up in Expert Mode. All right, each player discards card. Okay, so we're doing this twice. All right, so we're going to discard cards from the top till we get a spell. I'm just holding them in my hand because I'm going to have to shuffle them in a second. All right, so now we have to shuffle these back up. All right, so it says shuffle the discard pile back into here. So that is that. this actually needs to be a 1. And now he goes, right? When revealed, discard cards from the top until you get to discard. We need another spell. Spell. Oh, right. Let's just. Oh, God. This is the one that killed me. I had like 2 of those out. Unbelievable. This one is like giving me PTSD. All right. I had them everywhere. I had like there, like dropped everywhere. All right. So. This has 3 invocation counters. I'm actually glad I did it again. I'm not glad that I lost, but I'm glad that I have to redo it because I wasn't playing the surges here. So I forgot about them, like when I drew them from the encounter deck. All right. I think we're good to go. What do you do? Oh, of course. These are the 2 that killed me. Of course. Deal 2 damage, deal 4 damage. So this is what was the... But it doesn't matter. You don't care. All right, so we're drawing 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, I need to try to stun lock him to make sure that these don't trigger. All right, let's see. What do we got? Got a bunch of power cards. We don't have a great like attack hand, but we can start to set up. This is useless because we don't have an ally. I mean, a minion. So I think we're just going to be setting up. Can't really do much. We'll use these 2 to play Psylocke. You have 3 health and 2 psionic counters. We'll use these 2 to get the X-Jet out, and I guess that's it. I might as well, I mean, there's no point of flipping, because then he'll attack. So let's actually attack for 1 with Psylocke. We'll remove a psionic counter, so we're hitting him for 2, which also confuses him. And then we'll use Thief Extraordinaire. We'll look at the top 2 cards. Wow, big choice. At least we know what's going to happen. Interesting. Remove 1 spell, 1 invocation counter from each spell in the area. So obviously we have to discard 1 because it's 2 of the same thing. This comes off, but I say it's interesting because if I were to flip, I know I could defend this. We'd have to deal with an extra encounter card. You know what? My goal was to stop these from moving. It's going to happen anyway, because even if I flipped, he would activate. So I might as well deal with the 1 less encounter card and stay on this form. So, all right, we're going to ready up and draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's 6. It seems like it's more than 6. No, that's 6. All right. Ooh, Hone Technique. I actually never have successfully got Hone Technique to work, so I'm interested in trying to get it out, but the only issue is that Professor X is gonna... Oh, you're confused. Oh, wait, did I go yet? Sorry, I drew my cards. This is my draw. It's his turn now. I apologize. Just wanted to look at what I got. I'm tired. It's actually kind of early, so getting the game in early. All right, so the 1 goes there. You don't do anything because you're confused. And now we know what's going to come, which is this, and this is going to drop all of these down by 1. So my goal to stop these from activating failed, but it's okay. So I think we're actually going to flip on this turn. If we flipped, we can use Molecular Acceleration, and I'd hate to give up Home Technique because it's probably going to be really strong. And then, you know what? I've actually never truly successfully got the Thieves Guild to work well. So maybe I give that up instead. Maybe I give up the Thieves Guild and Molecular Acceleration to play Professor X, right? Then I can use the X-Jet to get my guild armor in. Yeah, I want to try that. So I'm going to flip, right? And then we will use we'll use his base ability to get a charge counter. We'll use these two to put out Professor X. The molecular acceleration gives us a charge counter. Professor X is out with 3 health. He's going to chump block for us. We'll use the X-Jet to play my guild armor. And I just wanted to say, my buddy Matt, who is a comedian, he opened for Leslie Jones a couple weeks ago. He's amazing. Hi, Matt. He actually corrected me on this card, and I'm really glad he did. Welcome to dyslexia. Dyslexia isn't necessarily always about reading things backwards. It's just missing things. So I didn't even read Hero Interrupt. I just read, when you spend this card, place 1 charge counter in Gambit. So it looks like you can play this card in Alter Ego. However, to get the 2 resources, if you do, it looks like you don't get the charge counter. Thank you, Matt. Follow Matt. Find Matt on YouTube. I have to get his exact name for his channel, but he's really funny. All right, so we did that. Can't use these. We can save Psylocke's Thwart. We won't attack with her. We will. This is the wrong color. And now, so you saw my dyslexia. Here's my OCD, right? Have to be the same colors. Okay, you'll just thwart for 2. I mean, you'll just thwart for all, right? And you can swing for 2. And you won't do anything. We're going to save your thwart for the next turn, I think. And then, you're going to confuse him. And that's our move. So we're going to draw 3 cards. Ooh, the staff. Interesting hand. Okay. Let's ready up. 1 is going to come here. You will attack for 2. But before that actually happens, these go down by 1. You're blocking, so you're hitting for 2. Plus 2 is 4. Our boy Charles is gone. Here comes our encounter card. Discard an upgrade or support you control. Damn. These are 2 great upgrades. That kind of screws me tremendously. I don't know which one I want to give up, to tell you the truth. The readying is really good, but this is also going to give me... Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the armor, unfortunately. I think this will be a little bit more versatile. Yeah, because the armor is only going to work if I take no damage. So it's a little bit situational, right? Maybe he gets a big boost card. At least I can always use this. So that sucks, but what are you going to do? Let's give myself a charge counter. He's confused, so we will be flipping. We don't have to thwart with Psylocke just yet, because there's only 1 there. We could bring out Throg. I actually think I want to get the Hone Technique out. I don't want the minions out. So I'm going to use... Yeah, we're going to use the X-Jet for a mental. Here's a second mental. We're going to use Throg, and we're going to get Hone Technique out because it's going to make a lot of our attacks stronger. All right, so I've used 2 mentals to play it. And then I'm going to swing at him for 2. He was at 14, so he's at 12 now. That's how math works, Rick. And we're going to flip, take advantage of that confuse, hold on to these, and we're going to ready. All right, so we're drawing 4 more cards. Great, just give me all of his ability cards right now. I actually don't want that. Okay. This is going to go up to 2. You don't activate, so these stay here. Go ahead, give me an activate. You know you want to. You know you want to. That's how I lost the last game. Oh, all right. But now I can remember to play this. So this is going to gain Surge. So let me put that down right now before I mess that up again. Here's our Surge card, and we have a minion. All right. Would have loved that Throg now. Would have loved that Throg. But I think Rogue might be able to come in and deal with him. All right. So what do we want to do? We don't have an attack event, so this is kind of useless currently. We could, I don't know, if we confuse him now, right, we lose Psylocke. She'll be dead, and I want to use her to the end. So I think we're going to flip. We're going to flip. We'll give ourselves a charge counter. That lets us play Rogue for free. She comes in with a tough. Okay. We will thwart for 2 with Psylocke. These are going to be hurting on the next turn. Actually, no. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud. This is going to hit on the next turn. It's going to deal 2 damage to each character you control, which means Psylocke is going to be dead. So if Psylocke's dead, then she might as well use her Confuse right now. Right? I think so. So she's not going to thwart. She's actually going to swing at the Black Order infantry for... Oh, but that's going to confuse him and not Ebony Maw. Okay, I think I got it still. Okay. So we're going to swing at Ebony Maw for 2 with Psylocke. I do want to be on this side. I'll deal with that. It's fine. Because I have a natural agility. Then we're going to... I think it works out the same, but let's use the X-Jet just to get the staff in, right? Then we're playing charge card. So to at least get him off the board. So it's got overkill. Yeah, we will attack. It doesn't actually matter because it's got overkill. We'll attack here for 2, right? Then we'll play Molecular Acceleration. We'll gain a charge counter. Then we're going to play charge card, right? We're going to deal 4 damage to an enemy. We'll remove 3 from here, bringing this to 2. So that's a 7 damage attack. So 2 goes to you. Then there's overkill of 5 to Ebony Maw. And we're not going to do anything with Rogue because this is going to trigger and we'll just let the tough take care of that. And I think I'm going to discard Looking for Trouble because I don't want to be looking for trouble. All right. And I think I'm done. Oh, you're dead. So we're ready up. We're going to draw a couple more cards and 1 more. Not a great hand. Not a great hand unless I get a minion, but I don't want a minion. I could play Looking for Trouble. Hug. All right. So this is going to go to 3. You are going to attack, but before you attack, these happen, right? So, bam, this is done. 2 damage to each character you control. That's the tough, and I take 2. Then these are all going to go down by 1. So now you're attacking me. I am going to defend because I have molecular acceleration. Sorry, I believe I have natural agility. Well, let's see what it is first, because this is an interrupt, right? So I don't need to use this. I'm just going to straight up defend. Then we'll hit the guild armor and deal him 1 damage. So not the guild armor, the staff, deal him 1 damage. I forgot to give Rogue some health. Here comes our encounter card. Attached to Ebony Moa, prevent all damage. So this prevents all. This actually lost me the game in the last game too. I could have killed him if that wasn't out. After this prevents 2 or more damage from a single attack, discard it. All right, so this is somewhat of a dead hand. Somewhat, I say. So is he confused? Yeah. So let's leave that there for a second and think. If I play Looking for Trouble, I can then get a minion out, right? And if I put a minion out, right, then I could play Into the Fray, killing the minion, basically, because I have this. And that would all be to remove 3 threat. I don't know. His minions probably have, like, when defeated, do a thing. Did I give him a tough status? Hang on a second. I think I owed him a tough status or something. Yeah. He needed a tough status for this. So how would that have worked? I'm actually going to have to roll a couple things back, I think. So I played the charge card. This attack also gains overkill. So the overkill, basically I think I owe him 5 health. There would actually, let me think. Sorry, I have to think now. What did I do? I need to roll it back because that's actually a big move. So if I just end up playing this card, what did I do? I attacked 2. So okay, I can actually successfully roll this back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give myself back 3 charge counters and bring this to 5, right? And I'm not going to have played that remove 3 counters thing. What I will have done was I wouldn't have attacked with Gambit first. I'll have played the charge card on the Black Order infantry to remove him from the game, right? That's a 4 attack. Then I will have attacked with Gambit just to remove the tough, and now we're even. So I owe him 5 health. 1, so he's at 9. So I also owe him 5 health. Now we're even. Okay, back to this process. I actually think I should do this. No, I'm not going to do it. That's a lot to put myself into potential trouble, honestly. I really think that's a lot to put myself into potential trouble because like this one gave him a tough status when it was pulled. I don't necessarily want to go through that deck just yet. So I'm actually not going to do that. What I will do is I will thwart for 2 with Rogue to bring this to 1. And then I'm going to hold on to this. While we're here, we'll use the X-Jet to play Ready to Rumble. And I I think I'm going to discard Looking for Trouble. I'm tempted to discard Into the Fray, to tell you the truth. But there is a chance, obviously, that this could be a minion, which could, you know, suck. And this could just kill the minion. So I guess it's just one card. We could hold on to Into the Fray. We're going to flip. And we're done. We're going to draw 3 cards. Yeah, I'm not getting some great cards here, guys. I could obviously play Creole Charmer in my next turn, which I will, but let's take it as is. All right, so it is your turn. This is going to go up to 2. You don't scheme because you're confused. Here comes our card. This gains Surge. At least it didn't activate. What the hell is this? Attach to the friendly character with the highest attack and exhaust it. Attached character cannot ready. All right. Hero action. Spend an energy and a physical resources. Discard this card. Well, that's terrible. Okay. Just the hits keep on coming. I would preferably not like to flip because I don't want these to trigger just yet. So let's play Creole Charmer. This doesn't make any sense to play, right? No. We're going to play Creole Charmer, remove all the threat, and confuse him again. I'm going to get rid of these 2. Energy and a fist. To discard this, at least Rogue can ready on the next turn. And I'm going to stay here because I don't want those to trigger just yet. And that's my turn. What a turn. What a turn. All right, this is going to go to 1. You don't scheme because you're confused. Here comes our encounter card. Lovely. While a Black Order minion is in play, okay, at least there's no Black Order minion. This only has 2 threat on it, so we can deal with that fairly easily. Oh, I forgot to draw cards. 3, 4, 5. Something for threat. 6. That sucks. Okay. So what are we going to do? We're going to flip. And we'll give ourselves a charge counter, bring it to 6. Let's figure this situation out. This has got to go, right? Gotta go. I'm taking 4 damage on the next turn as well. So Rogue has to thwart for 2 here to get this out of the game. Then Gambit can hit this for 2 and remove this from the game. So now the board is cleared for the most part. I couldn't use that. It's fine. We obviously could play the melee, right? 1 by 1 is interesting. When your hero attacks, remove 1 warrior counter from here, deal 1 additional damage. I don't know if I can get it out though. Like this could put the melee out, this could put that out, but I really want to start, I don't want to prolong this fight, and I kind of want to move this along. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use warrior skill and use warrior skill and power of aggression to pay for melee. Okay, this will trigger the hone technique, right? Increasing the amount of damage by its printed cost. So this is going to make it a 6 damage attack, deal 3 damage. There's no other enemy, so we can't take that out, but it is a 6 damage attack. And then I will also remove 3 charge counters, making it a 9 damage attack. So that's 3 plus the 3 because of the cost. So it's a 9 damage attack. which flips him. I do believe I get another. When revealed, we discard. So we're looking for another spell. Okay, at least we lost. Okay, so we have another spell. 3 invocation counters. We're getting close to the end of his deck, which sucks. Now you have 500 health. And I'm just going to try to make use of everything that I have right now. So we will play the X-Jet. This doesn't need to exhaust. So we're dealing 2 damage, increasing it by 1, right? By that. 3 damage attack. And I think we're going to need to flip on the next turn so that we can heal. At least we have a Ready to Rumble to help us out there. And I think we're done. So we're going to ready up because I'm about to take 4 damage. And it looks like I'll be discarding a card at random. Right? Yep. So that's 3. That's 4. And that's 5. All right. So there it is. Okay. This is going to go to 2. Before you do anything, these will trigger, right? So number 1, this is done. I take 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is done. This is going to trigger. I'm going to discard 1 card at random. And I'm confused. Shit. And this is going to come down by there too. Okay. You're going to attack and I will block because I have something, natural agility. All right. Oh, but if I block, hang on. If I block, I can't like heal on the next turn. And that was the goal. The goal was to heal. Was the goal to heal in the next turn? Actually, I still can heal unless a hero responds. Because I meant to flip, heal in the following turn. I could heal twice. I probably should heal twice, honestly. I could chump block with Rogue. I'm holding a charge card and a Creel Charmer. What could I do? What should I do? I think I'll defend, unfortunately. I think I will. Try to play Creel Charmer in the next turn, maybe. Maybe discard charge card? Probably. All right, so we're going to defend. And we'll play most likely we'll play natural agility. So he's attacking for 2. Discard 1 card at random from your hand. Unbelievable. But he doesn't have anything. So I can't believe that just happened. How do you lose 2 of those at once? Okay, at least I didn't take any damage, but that sucks. I can't believe that I freaking discarded both of them. All right, we've got this out now. What the hell are you? When revealed, each player must choose to take 2 damage or place 2 threat here. Good God. We're getting into the rough. He has 20 health. Do I want to take 2 damage? I really don't think I do. I really don't think I want to take 2 damage. Oh, but yeah, he's going to take 1 damage because of the staff. Sorry, I'm just thinking. If I take 2 damage, I'll be at 1, and that's really bad. So, honestly, I think we're going to try to rush him now. We're going to just let that build up. We're actually not going to pay attention to side schemes if we don't have to. So this can go to 5. I think that's where we're at with this game. All right. Creole Charmer would actually be useless. No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Oh, but I am confused, so I can't use Creole Charmer. Shoot. Actually, I'm in a rough spot. All right, so it's my turn. I need to give myself a charge counter. I always forget to do that. I don't think I can do anything. I actually don't think I can do anything. Like I could give up Creole Charmer to play charge card to deal 4 damage. But this Royal Flush is a 9 damage attack. This would be 7 damage. I think I have another Royal Flush in here. I don't have too many cards left. So, all right, we are going to use the X-Jet. And then we're going to use Royal Flush to pay for charge card. I'm actually just doing it because it's going to be cheaper. Or I could give this up if the only thing is this is going to let me confuse him. So that actually would be beneficial. I do want to flip. I need to get this off before I can confuse him though. So I'm going to do the first thing that I said, which is exhaust this, use Royal Flush, and charge to pay for charge card. And I guess we'll take 3 off of this to make it a 7 damage attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I think I'm done. Yep. So we're going to drop to 5. All right. Okay. I knew I had another Royal Flush in my hand. All right, let's ready up. This is going to go to 3. You're going to attack now for 2. I think I should defend, honestly. Sorry, I'm looking at these cards. I think I should defend. Oh, sorry. Your attack, this is going to go down by 1. I could chump block with you. If I defended, I mean, the most it could hit me for is maybe 2. If he gets a 3, right? I'm at 3 health. I shouldn't play around. Rogue will defend. I don't want to do that, though. I don't think I want to do that. I'm going to look in his discard pile. I'm curious if there's like a 4 boost icon. I don't see one. I don't think he has a 4 boost icon. So let's pretend a 3 comes out. If a 3 comes out, right, that gives him a 5 attack. And I'll be down to 2 health. Sorry, I'll be down to 1 health. That could save Rogue, but then he'd take a chip damage, which might actually be really important now. All right, we're going to roll dice. We're going to defend. All right. We got very lucky, and we lost the advance. So I don't take any damage, and he'll take 1 because of that. I think I can win this game if this isn't bad. Like, don't activate. But it's got a surge, so still not in great shape. Don't activate. When revealed, deal 1 damage. Holy crap. Deal 1 damage to your hero for each spell environment in your play area. Okay, so that's 2. I take 2 damage. I'm down to 1 health. 1 health. But I think I can win. I'm actually almost positive I'm going to win. So let's give ourselves a charge counter. Then we will... It's going to be close, actually. It's going to be a lot closer than I wanted it to be. We're going to attack for 2 with Rogue. Then we are going to... I think it's just a Royal Flush. All right. So we're going to exhaust the X-Jet and then grab Creole Charmer. So that's 1, 2... And then we'll use charge card. That's 3, right? Place 1 charge counter on Gambit. That's at 3. Then we will remove 3 for this attack. 3, 3, 3. 9 damage. That's 9 damage. Taking him down to nothing. There it is. And just in case there was something wrong there, we have the melee we can use for 1x1, which is actually a 3 damage attack. Wow. Wow. Man, that was rough. That was rough. But we did it with 1 freaking health left. 1 health left. Damn, this dude really ramps up the difficulty on expert mode, and it's literally just starting the game with an... Let me see something. Yeah, it's starting the game with 2 spells that just makes him so hard. Like, 1 little change really, really ramps his difficulty up. But all right, I think I'm done with Gambit and Rogue, sadly now. You've probably seen them a lot in the past 2 weeks, and you're probably bored of them. So I have Rogue right here, right to my left. And I guess I'll officially retire them for the time being. You know, they were really fun. I like them a lot, but, you know, I want to keep the channel nice and interesting. So we'll retire them for a bit, and we will move on to somebody else. I don't know who I'm going to play next week. Got to see what I'm in the mood for, and we'll figure out a new deck to use. Thank you, everybody, for watching. That was a tight one. Take care.